Hello, I'm Sarah Anne Shockley, and this is the Pain Companion, chapter by chapter. Chapter 23, Shifting Your Relationship to Pain. Much of this book works to find ways to shift our relationship with pain from one of negativity and animosity or victimization and passivity to one that is much more interactive and constructive. It is very much about coming into rapport with the pain in your body and exploring approaches to pain management that respect and honor all aspects of the situation, including the difficult ones. This exercise will help you consciously shift your relationship with pain in order to make room for greater healing and freedom of expression. It also looks at how your feelings about the pain in your body may reflect other relationships in your life, and you may have some moments of recognition. As I have said, instead of trying to keep pain out in an effort to exclude it from your experience, you can choose to include it and create a more conscious relationship with it. Anything you forcefully exclude, you have no power over. Anything you willingly include, you can change. This exercise is shifting your relationship to pain. Step 1, notice your relationship to pain as it is now. What relationship do you have with pain right now? Is pain something you are still fighting, or are you a little more friendly toward it? How would you classify this relationship? Is it tyrant and slave, mentor and student, torturer and captive, messenger and receiver? Step 2, notice what characterizes this relationship. Is this relationship based on trust and open-mindedness or hatred and suspicion? Is it combative or friendly? Are you noticing that distrust and resentment are beginning to shift? Now, you may not even think of having a relationship with pain. This may seem really foreign to you, like what am I talking about? But anything that's in your life, you have a relationship with. You have a relationship with the chair you're sitting in. You have a relationship with the book you're reading. You have a relationship with the screen you're watching. You have a relationship with the clothes you're wearing. And you have relationships, obviously, with people and friendships and work and the world. But pain is something that you also have a relationship with. And we don't think of it that way. We just think of it as a thing to get rid of. But it is a presence in the body, and it is a presence that has to do with something that requires healing. So we are in relationship to that aspect of ourselves that's requiring healing. We're in relationship to the pain, the condition, the injury, the illness, whatever it is. Step 3, notice if this mirrors other relationships in your life. Does anything about your relationship with pain feel familiar? Does it resemble any of your relationships with family members? Mother, father, siblings, spouse, children? How similar is it to your relationship to life, to your inner self? Step 4, choose the relationship you prefer. What kind of relationship would you like to have with pain, and why? What characterizes that relationship? What would be most constructive, most restorative, most releasing, and most healing? Step 5, begin practicing this new relationship. Begin to practice this new relationship to pain in your body. Maybe it's just got to start with tolerating it versus hating it. But that's a step. It doesn't mean when you're starting a new relationship with pain, it doesn't mean you're going to a place where you're going to acquiesce to it, give in to it, surrender. That is a relationship with pain, but that's not what I'm talking about. I wouldn't consider that particularly positive. Sometimes we think if we're not fighting something, that means we're going all the way to the other end of the spectrum and we're just letting it run everything. That there's a whole huge middle ground in between that of how to work with pain. Instead of fighting against it or letting it run over you, you're working with it. And this is what we're trying to establish here, is how to create a relationship with pain in which it is an ally rather than an adversary or a dictator of your life. Decide to let go of whatever is keeping pain stuck. If it's resentment, self-pity, blame, or any other contractive or downward pulling emotion or feeling state. If you find that your relationship with pain mirrors an existing relationship in your life, consider trying to shift both relationships in positive ways. Let go of what you perceive needs to leave, attitudes, beliefs, resentments, and consciously choose to make room for something better for your body and for your life. To summarize, step 1, notice your relationship to pain. Step 2, what characterizes this relationship? How is it? Adversarial or friendly? Step 3, notice if this mirrors other relationships in your life. Step 4, choose the relationship you prefer. So decide how you'd rather be with pain, what you think would be the most positive healing way to be with the pain in your body. And if that pain relationship does mirror for you another relationship in your life that holds a different kind of pain, an emotional pain, or old trauma, or old resentments, how would you prefer to be in that one? How could you shift that one? Step 5, begin practicing this new relationship. So make a choice and begin practicing it, just little by little. How can you be different with the pain in your body or other pains in your life?